Let's solve the equation square root of x plus square root of x minus 12 equals 6. We'll go step by step and avoid skipping any work. Step 1. Isolate one square root. Subtract square root of x from both sides. Step 2. Square both sides to remove the square root. Now, expand the right side using FOIL. This gives x minus 12 equals 36 minus 12 square root of x plus x. Step 3. Simplify. Subtract x from both sides, then move 36 to the left. Step 4. Divide both sides by negative 12 to isolate the square root. Step 5. Square both sides again. 4 squared equals x, so x equals 16. Final step. Check the answer in the original equation. Square root of 16 is 4, and square root of 16 minus 12 is 2. For plus 2 equals 6, so the solution works. In this video, we will solve the exponential equation 8 to the x minus 2 to the x equals 24. We will do it step by step without skipping any steps. Step 1. Rewrite 8 using a power of 2. Since 8 equals 2 cubed, we can rewrite 8 to the x as 2 cubed to the x. Then apply the power of a power rule, giving 2 to the x, all to the third power. Step 2. Use a substitution. Let u equal 2 to the x. Then the equation becomes u cubed minus u equals 24. Step 3. Solve the cubic equation. Move everything to one side to get u cubed minus u minus 24 equals 0. Now test small whole numbers. U equals 1, 2, and 3. So u equals 3 is a solution. Now substitute back to get 2 to the x equals 3. Step 4. Solve for x using logarithms. Take the log of both sides. Then move the exponent down and solve for x. Finally, using a calculator, this is approximately 1.585. So the final answer is x equals log 3 over log 2, which is about 1.585. Let's simplify the expression square root of 64 over 8 plus square root of 63. We'll go step by step. Step 1. Split the square root across the fraction. The numerator becomes square root of 64. Square root of 64 is 8. So we get 8 over the square root of 8 plus square root of 63. Step 2. Simplify the nested radical. First, rewrite square root of 63 as 3 square root of 7. So the denominator is square root of 8 plus 3 square root of 7. We want it to look like a perfect square. To create a perfect square, multiply top and bottom by square root of 2. This gives 8 root 2 over the square root of 16 plus 2 root 63. Step 3. Find two numbers that add to 16 and multiply to 63. 9 and 7 work. So 16 plus 2 root 63 becomes the perfect square root of 9 plus square root of 7, all squared. That means the square root simplifies to 3 plus square root of 7. Step 4. Substitute back in. We have 8 root 2 over 3 plus square root of 7. Now rationalize the denominator by multiplying by the conjugate, 3 minus square root of 7. The denominator becomes 9 minus 7, which is 2. So we get 8 root 2 times 3 minus root 7, all over 2. Divide by 2 to get the final simplified form. The answer is 12 root 2 minus 4 root 14. Let's solve the equation step by step. The equation is 8 to the x times 8 to the x times 8 to the x, all over 2 to the x plus 2 to the x equals 36. Step 1. Simplify the numerator. When we multiply powers with the same base, we add the exponents. So 8 to the x times 8 to the x times 8 to the x becomes 8 to the 3x. Step 2. Simplify the denominator. 2 to the x plus 2 to the x is just 2 times 2 to the x, which is 2 to the x plus 1. Step 3. Rewrite the whole equation using a common base. We know 8 equals 2 to the third, so 8 to the 3x becomes 2 to the 9x. Step 4. Use the quotient rule. When dividing powers with the same base, subtract the exponents. So we get 2 to the 8x minus 1 equals 36. Step 5. Solve for x using logarithms. Take log base 2 of both sides. The exponent comes down. Now isolate x. Add 1 to both sides. Then divide by 8. Step 6. Approximate the value. Using a calculator, log base 2 of 36 is about 5.1699. So x is about 0.771. Final answer x equals the fraction log base 2 of 36 plus 1, all over 8, which is approximately 0.771. Let's solve the equation x plus 6 to the fourth plus x plus 4 to the fourth equals 82. We'll use a clever substitution to make it simple and logical. Step 1, substitution. The middle of 6 and 4 is 5, so we set u equals x plus 5. Then x plus 6 is u plus 1, and x plus 4 is u minus 1. Now rewrite the equation in u. Step 2, expand and add. Expand u plus 1 to the fourth and u minus 1 to the fourth. The odd power terms cancel, leaving only even powers. Step 3, solve for u. Subtract 82, then divide by 2 to simplify. Treat u squared like a variable and factor. From the factors, u squared equals -10 or u squared equals 4. Only u squared equals 4 gives real solutions, so u equals 2 or -2. Step 4, convert back to x. If u equals 2, then x plus 5 equals 2, so x equals -3. If u equals -2, then x plus 5 equals -2, so x equals -7. Final answers x equals -3 and x equals -7. Let's solve the expression open parenthesis square root of 3 plus 1 close parenthesis to the 10th power without fully expanding it. We'll use a smart step-by-step approach. Step 1. Rewrite the power as a square raised to the 5th power. Since 10 equals 2 times 5, we can write the expression as open parenthesis square root of 3 plus 1 close parenthesis squared, all to the 5th power. Now compute the square inside. Square root of 3 squared is 3, plus 2 times square root of 3 times 1, plus 1 squared. Combine the constants to simplify. That gives 4 plus 2 square root of 3. We can factor out a 2. Step 2, apply the power to both factors. That gives 2 to the 5th times open parenthesis 2 plus square root of 3 close parenthesis to the 5th. 2 to the 5th equals 32. So we now have 32 times open parenthesis 2 plus square root of 3 close parenthesis to the 5th. Step 3, simplify open parenthesis 2 plus square root of 3 close parenthesis to the 5th. We'll use squares. First compute the square. Now rewrite the 5th power as square times one more factor. That gives open parenthesis 7 plus 4 square root of 3 close parenthesis squared times open parenthesis 2 plus square root of 3 close parenthesis. Step 4, compute the square. 7 plus 4 square root of 3 squared equals 97 plus 56 square root of 3. Now multiply by the remaining factor. Multiply open parenthesis 97 plus 56 square root of 3 close parenthesis by open parenthesis 2 plus square root of 3 close parenthesis. Distribute carefully. 97 times 2 is 194. 97 square root of 3 plus 112 square root of 3 is 209 square root of 3, and 56 times 3 is 168. Combine constants to get the simplified inner result. That gives 362 plus 209 square root of 3. Finally, multiply by 32. 32 times 362 equals 11,584. And 32 times 209 equals 6,688. So the simplified exact value is 11,584 plus 6,688 square root of 3. Let's solve the equation step by step. We have the fraction with powers of 2 equal to 222. Step 1. Simplify the numerator. Multiplying powers with the same base means add the exponents. This becomes 2 to the 3t. Step 2. Simplify the denominator. 2 to the t plus 2 to the t is 2 times 2 to the t, which equals 2 to the 1 plus t. Step 3. Substitute both results into the fraction. Then, divide powers with the same base by subtracting exponents. We get 2 to the 2t minus 1 equals 222. Step 4. Use logarithms to solve for the exponent. Taking log base 2 of both sides gives 2t minus 1 equals log base 2 of 222. Then solve for t. Step 5. Calculate an approximate value. Log base 2 of 222 is about 7.794. So t is about 4.397. Let's solve this system of equations step by step. We are given two equations in three variables. A smart move is to subtract the first equation from the second. That gives us a plus bc minus ab minus c equals 1. Now let's group and factor. First group the terms, then factor out a minus c, and finally factor the common term. If a, b, and c are integers, then the product equals 1 only in two cases. Case 1, both factors are 1. Case 2, both factors are negative 1. Case 1 gives b equals 0, and it equals c plus 1. Plug into the first equation. C equals 2020, so it equals 2021. Case 2 gives b equals 2, and it equals c minus 1. Substitute into the first equation, and solve for c, then solve for a. So the integer solutions are a, b, c equals 2021, 0, 2020, and a, b, c equals 673, 2, 674. Let's solve this system of equations step by step. We will use addition and subtraction to find x and y. Here is the system. Equation 1 is x squared plus x, y equals 4. Equation 2 is y squared plus x, y equals 3. Step 1. Add the two equations. This helps us reveal a perfect square. We add left sides and right sides. Combine like terms to get x squared plus 2x, y plus y squared equals 7. This is a perfect square. Now take the square root of both sides. So x plus y equals plus or minus square root of 7. Step 2. Subtract the second equation from the first. This will cancel the xy terms. The xy terms cancel, leaving x squared minus y squared equals 1. Factor the difference of squares. Step 3. Use x plus y equals plus or minus square root of 7. We create two cases. Case 1. If x plus y equals square root of 7, then x minus y equals 1 divided by square root of 7. Case 2. If x plus y equals negative square root of 7, then x minus y equals negative 1 divided by square root of 7. Step 4. Solve the two mini-systems. For case 1, add the equations to solve for x, and subtract to solve for y. For case 2, the answers are the negatives of case 1. Final answer. The solutions are 4 over square root of 7, 3 over square root of 7, and negative 4 over square root of 7, negative 3 over square root of 7. We can also rationalize to make them look cleaner. Let's solve the equation x to the 4th plus 14 equals 15x. We will work step by step and keep everything clear and logical. Step 1. Move everything to one side, so the equation is set equal to 0. We subtract 15x from both sides. Step 2. Test small integers. Try x equals 1 first. Substitute 1 into the equation. Step 3. Since x equals 1 is a solution, x minus 1 is a factor. We now factor by grouping. Now factor out x minus 1 from the entire expression. Next, solve the cubic part by testing small integers. Try x equals 2. So our real solutions are x equals 1 and x equals 2. There are also complex solutions, but for real numbers, these are the answers.
Thank you for watching. Tap like, share, and comment, and then follow and subscribe for more quick problem-solving tips. Let's make maths simple. One video at a time only on Myverse Maths.